This is the way we come in with our vehicle. We have actually got 3 gates. This is the one we use, which is a 3-part one. And if I sort of go, that's the end of the road. The White House is the other side of the road and up a hill a bit. And it is very quiet, as you can see. So we have the front of the house. If I walk that way, slowly, of course. Oh, now you'll all know the registration number of my vehicle. We have another gate over there, and we have another third gate behind that big tree. Bit of gravel area where we've planted some cacti. The bit of concrete with the white on the top is where the irrigation water comes in. So we have a carport, and in the carport it is nice and shaded, so it'll be dark. All our junk along the side, of course, the bike that haven't been used for a wee while, the green blinds that were hanging in the ceiling in the bathrooms, so dark green tiles and dark green blinds in small rooms. And I've just realised I've left the bathroom light on because I can see it through the window. I'll go turn it off in a minute. Wheelchair sitting on the drain. Our one investment of a, turn it that way, a cupboard for Keith to put in his gardening stuff. I'm going round in circles. Box we inherited of George. Rubbish bins which we've used for compost and all sorts of other things. My comfortable leather chair, which is now broken but I can still sit in as long as I've got a towel on it. A basket system we inherited from George, where I put all my beading stuff. The table we usually sit at to eat. It does move further into the sun, further away. An essential, a parasol to keep the sun off of us. And then we're at the back of the house. This first window we hope to make into a door, because we intend to make a terrace, so from the wall out 3 meters. So probably that orange bush will go. They have tried to remove our dead palm tree, but they didn't get very far, so we're not quite sure what's happening with that. Time will tell. Underneath the pallet is the potho, not waste disposal, what are they called? Cesspits. After the 3 meters of terrace that we intend to put out here, which will be covered like the carport is, so it'll be, I'll go back to the carport again to give you a little bit of an idea, the size. It will be, because it is 3 meters, so it'll be about, I'm not doing this well, I'm going backwards, about that from the house out. We then hope to have 2 meters with like a framework for us to grow vines and maybe flowers if we find some that we really like and are not all spiky and horrible. We have got quite a few oranges, naranjas, growing on the bush. The only reason we think that the stuff, because the vines are growing as well along here, the only reason they grow well here is because that there is the outlet for the washing machine, which goes straight out onto them, which is fine. And that is the edge of the swimming pool. Sorry, I wobbled. So where the sofa is, which is the old sofa, the dog sofa that we inherited, and the red on the floor is a parasol that broke, but we hope to pave, slab, concrete all this area apart from around the trees where we'll cut holes and just have trees in it. And this will be the sitting, eating area, living area outside, because you live outside a lot here. It's going to be difficult now because, ow, the sun's round there and I can't step over pipes and look at this as well. So if I turn around, might help. We have, whoops, a big water butt we inherited from George. We have no, it's not 500. I think it's 1,000 litre capacity tank, which gets filled with municipal water, and then underneath that we have 5,000 or 6,000 water deposit. Then we go down the very rough path. There's the bed frame, window into the garage, and that is the garage. Oh sorry, a couple of bits we were left. And inside the garage. The garage doors don't fit or shut very well, but they do. Under the black polythene are some logs, which we inherited as well. And the harrow doesn't get to go in the garage because we haven't got enough room. That floor is uneven. Hopefully this will all be concreted as well. So that is the other gate I was showing you, which is the other side of the gravel. We've collected a load of stuff which we've been told is very good for firewood. A large fig tree with some figs. I don't know if we're seeing them. Probably need to come around the other side. An olive tree. And that's our third set of gates, which is how most of the workers and the lorries get in. Haha. Some of the things. So if I go up this path, that's the fence at the edge of our place. We don't know if that's a date palm or not. Time will tell. So we have a few trees. I think it's 5 or 6 olives. Same with dates. A couple of Californian palms. And as you can see, we have quite a large plot. I ain't going to be walking all the way up there. It's too much. We have planted some bamboo to act as screening, and also it's free canes when we need any. So there's more bamboo up here, there's some at the very top of the plot, and there's some over the other side. The chairs are about the growing area, which is where Keith usually is. And from this side you can see both the doorways into the bit around the pool. The one facing the house will be storage for cushions and such like, and the other one this side will be where the pump and filter will be put. So, and that basically is our plot. If I go a little bit further, you can see the soil. It is so dry and so dusty here. Hence the reason the sheets are always dirty, because you ain't ever got clean feet. It's a long plot, a bloody long plot, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll get used to getting on that tractor and driving up. Big breath. The trees you can see there were behind the house, but they moved them for us because we're going to have that bit all paved. That's the main growing area at the moment, and the windbreaks are not being that successful. But never mind. It's our first year. We've only been here 4 months, and Rome wasn't built in a day. My hubby has been very, very considerate, and he's decided that some of the plant pots need a chair to sit on. We're could it be he's protecting things from the sun? Oh yeah, we've got a huge pumpkin growing as well. They're all tomatoes. That's the rest of our land which he has harrowed. We have a lot of tomato plants. That's a pumpkin plant of some sort. That's aubergines, beans, pumpkin with no fruit, beetroot, and I've got to try and bend down now so you can see this one. Our pumpkin. That's us.